you two ready?
Yeah, absolutely not.
This water is great. Oh, you can start without us.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we're in beautiful Phu Quoc and we're heading over to Sunworld, Hon Thom, to see what all the fuss is about.
Apparently there's a ridiculous cable car.
Guinness World Record for the longest 3-wire cable car.
Guinness.
Guinness.
Wow, you are in a funny mood today.
There's a water park.
Flumes and a lazy river.
Fairground rides.
And hopefully some great food.
Are you thinking about food again?
Well, he did skip breakfast.
That's because he was hungover.
And jet-lagged. I mean, although it may be breakfast time here, back in the UK, it's midnight.
We've deliberately left it until this afternoon because we want to see if it's actually worth arriving later in the day instead of first thing in the morning.
And, of course, being hungover probably had something to do with that decision.
Right then, we've ordered Grab Car to take us there, and while we're en route, let me show you where Phu Quoc actually is.
Vietnam stretches for about 1,000 miles north to south.
The capital, Hanoi, is up here in the north.
As we move south, there is Da Nang and then Ho Chi Minh City.
Still referred to by many people as Saigon. But Phu Quoc Island is even further southwest, just off the coast in the Gulf of Thailand.
It's Vietnam's largest island and has become famous for its beaches, seafood, resorts, and some pretty spectacular attractions, including where we're heading today.
And here we are.
Oh my goodness, just take a look at that.
Amazing. Let's get to the entrance. I cannot wait to get on board. It's a good job we are not afraid of heights.
Well, to be honest, I should be okay, as long as there are no open doors.
You do realize that we have to take parachutes with us, don't you?
Okay, so as you can see, my ticket is ready for scanning. These were purchased online from the Sunworld website.
We have purchased combination tickets that include return cable car journey, lunch at Mango Restaurant, entry to the theme park and water park, and then
The evening entertainment at Sunworld, including visit to Kiss Bridge, evening buffet at the Sun Gastro Pub, fireworks show and Kiss of the Seashore.
The tickets are valid for one entry to each attraction and for 2 days altogether. The cost was £71 UK. Hang on a minute. Where is everyone? I was expecting huge crowds around here.
well, let's not complain. This could be the advantage of coming later in the day.
Here we go.
As we set off on this incredible cable car ride, I will quickly show you a map to give some context as to where this journey will take us, and to show some of the highlights we will pass. Sorry, I know it's a little bit crude, but as you can see, we will fly over built-up areas, forests, open sea, islands and lots of boats, fishing vessels before arriving at what I believe is Pineapple Island. Oh my goodness, that was some takeoff. Looking back at Sunset Town.
Well, apparently after dark, Sunset Town really transforms. It's going to be an epic day.
Yes, the lights and fireworks shows are receiving massive praise from around the world. Did you collect your parachute?
Take no notice of him. He's trying to wind you up.
Interestingly, did you know that not only is this cable car one of the longest ever constructed, but the support towers are some of the highest? One of the towers is 174 meters high.
That's roughly the size of a 50-story building, and nearly 40 meter taller than the London Eye.
你看前面是跳岛了，已经啊。他最晚一般好像5点多，不然的话就只能坐船。不然的话只能坐船回来。不能船这个太贵了。
Just look at the views from up here. This is some incredible engineering success.
And I understand that the journey time is around 15 minutes. But before this was built, a speedboat journey would take nearly double that.
And yet, this is actually quite smooth.
I'm really struggling to put into words just how amazing this is. Absolutely incredible. It looks brilliant.
Go, go.
Don't ask me why, but as soon as I exited the cable car, I immediately felt Dinosaur Island vibes.
I feel it too. Just glancing at the vegetation and the surroundings, I feel that at any second we may hear an almighty roar.
Well, I've got a great idea. Why don't we pass the camera over to Alexandra? And she can go and film her Alexandra undercover segment while we both go and enjoy the theme rides and water park.
Would you be up for that, Alexandra?
Absolutely. You guys go and have fun, and I will meet you back here later on.
Fantastic. Just to clarify for you viewers, we were discussing ideas for our videos, and Alexandra came up with this great idea of introducing an Alexandra undercover segment into the production. I know she will be wonderful, and I can't wait to see what she does.
Welcome back to Alexandra Undercover, where I quietly sneak off to explore the places everyone else rushes past. Think of me as your undercover scout, hunting out all the little details so you know what's waiting around the next corner. Stepping out of the cable car station on Hon Thom Island, the first thing that strikes me isn't a ride at all. It's the artwork. Everywhere you look there are sculptures and interesting features that make it feel like you're walking through an open-air gallery, rather than simply arriving at a theme park. One of the first things I spot is an enormous bird sculpture, standing proudly as though it's keeping watch over everyone arriving from the cable car. Just a little further on is a huge tribal-style carved head, weathered to look ancient, giving the impression of some long-lost island civilization. Nearby there's another stone monument that almost resembles an old gravestone or ancient marker, adding another mysterious touch to the landscape. Whether there's a deeper story behind them, or they're simply decorative, they certainly set the scene for an island full of adventure. Continuing my little undercover mission, I wander past a row of souvenir stalls packed with everything from colourful hats to little keepsakes of Hon Thom. Then I spot one of my favourite pieces of artwork so far. A beautifully crafted seahorse sculpture standing proudly beside an enormous woven structure. I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be, but to me, it looks remarkably like a giant teapot made from woven bamboo. Whether that's the intention or not, it's certainly eye-catching and has become one of those quirky landmarks that makes you stop, smile and reach for the camera. Just beyond is a lively beer garden, where visitors are taking a well-earned break in the shade before heading back out to tackle more rides. So here I am praising the design of this incredible place, but what happened to the footpath here? The sign begs, please don't walk on the grass. And I won't. Okay, I should probably turn round and go back, but feel mesmerised by those colourful structures over here. Continuing my undercover investigation, I wander deeper into the park, passing the Eagle's Nest ride before spotting a colourful crab-themed attraction that's impossible to miss. As I continue my walk, I hear familiar sounds. The screams, the laughter. What could be happening over there? Oh, the world-famous Dodgems. Is that Andy and Damon? Okay, I'm going to head towards the water park now. I will try to give you a good idea of what is here, but obviously can't film too much. Eventually, I reached the water park, and it's much bigger than I'd expected. The lazy river meanders gently through tropical landscaping, offering a much more relaxed pace, while towering flumes twist high above the trees, promising something altogether more adventurous. Everywhere I look there are splash zones, water playgrounds and pools, all connected by beautifully landscaped paths. Even here the artwork continues. Sculptures appear between the planting, decorative carvings emerge beside the pathways, and colourful themed details seem to be tucked into almost every corner. It never feels like they've simply dropped rides onto an empty piece of land. Everything has been carefully designed to blend together. What really stands out, though, is how much care has gone into the surroundings. The pathways wind through lush, tropical planting, with palms, flowering shrubs and dense greenery softening every corner. Even the fencing has character, with heavy timber posts linked together by thick ropes, giving everything a relaxed island feel instead of the usual metal barriers you'd expect in a theme park. It's these little touches that make the whole place feel immersive. What was that noise? I should mention that our combo tickets did include lunch at one of the restaurants here, however. The restaurant closed at 2:30 p.m. and, although we were here in time, we chose not to eat just yet. The staff at the cable car were great, as they alerted us to the closing time of the restaurant. I just love all the curves in the pools and lazy river. No straight lines or sharp angles. And I love how the rope is used on the fences.
Đi xong rồi đi. Đi cái xong bên đấy hả? Đi xong rồi thì không biết rõ vô.
More magnificent sculptures, although I don't think I've encountered a dinosaur yet. I don't know if you can see, but this slide starts way up in the sky, down tubular flumes, before emerging into the lower section that you see here. Oh my goodness. It had to happen, didn't it? After drying off, well, mentally at least, it's time to head skywards on Eagle Eye. As the ride gently lifts higher and higher above the park, the whole island begins to unfold beneath me. From up here you really appreciate just how much greenery surrounds everything. The rides are tucked amongst the tropical vegetation. The water park stretches out below with its winding slides and pools. And in the distance, the sea provides a spectacular backdrop. It's definitely one of the best viewpoints in the park.
Nó đi lên đi xuống kinh thế.
Bên này nổi chính, bên này bên này cũng có nhiều khách sạn sao.
Ôi, nhiều trò bên kia thế cái này để ngắm ấy.
Này chưa, đẹp chưa? Đẹp chưa?
Đây là xuống. Đây tính ra cái này nó cũng dài.
Nước này. Nhìn thấy chú bố anh tắm chưa? Cái này nó chậm, nó không phải là thử thách độ cao.
Nó chỉ là để ngắm cảnh thôi. Đây này, tàu lượng siêu tốc nó đang ở đây, nó đang làm, nó chưa xong.
Chưa vào động đâu. Nó chỉ có đây đu này.
Cái đấy kinh phết nhỉ?
Đây đu bay phết nha.
Bay đấy. Bay kinh nhỉ?
Ôi, thấy chưa?
Kia là xe ô tô kia. Chứ cháu xe ô tô kia là như cháu xe mình.
Không có dây an toàn là biết là nó không lên nhanh tụt nhanh rồi.
Quay được một vòng.
Bên kia cũng ở chưa đúng không? Bên đảo có rồi.
Cái chỗ đấy gọi là địa trung hải. Có hồn đâu nhỉ?
Chào bé.
Cầu hôn là thật.
Rồi bắt đầu xuống rồi.
Hết một vòng rồi.
Lên kính xuống rồi đấy. Nhưng mà không đi thì làm sao một biết cái này.
Kia kìa, bố ơi. Đấy, cái thuyền kìa. Đi cái thuyền đấy mới hay này. Đấy, nó ghê thì không chơi rồi à? Đấy, đi cái thuyền đấy cảm giác mạnh đâu. Em cho bạn rằng đến chỗ nghe cái thuyền. Em cứ tưởng là nó đánh. Đi kia. Thấy nó là con cây lớn phết đấy. Ông ngoại về rồi đấy, ông ngoại về tí về rồi.
Thôi rồi, chơi hợp lý vừa về thì mưa mà đi cáp treo này về đến nhà hết mưa. Ôi, nhẹ nhàng.
Back on the ground, my undercover tour continues past a classic chair, swing ride spinning gracefully above the trees, before I find the towering pirate ship, swinging brave riders high into the air. Nearby, the cartway circuit buzzes with activity as drivers race around the twists and turns, adding another burst of energy to this already lively corner of the park. As I slowly make my way back towards the cable car station, I'm reminded once again that Hon Thom isn't just about the rides. It's the attention to detail that really leaves an impression. The rope-lined walkways, the mature tropical planting, the carefully positioned sculptures, and the thoughtful landscaping all work together to create somewhere that feels more like a tropical resort than a conventional amusement park. All I need to do now is relax for a few moments with a cup of coffee. A quick check of my Revolut card app reveals the cost of the coffee, and although it is expensive by Vietnam standards, it is still cheaper than back in the UK.
Đó, kìa, mua mất đạn kìa. Phải cho.
Mission accomplished for another Alexandra undercover. Hopefully I've uncovered a few of the hidden details you might otherwise have walked straight past. Now, before anyone realises I've been snooping around, I'd better disappear back onto the cable car.
Thank you so much, Alexandra. It was wonderful. A quick glance at the cable car entrance reminds me of an airport complete with long, winding queues. Those crowds that were missing earlier are certainly here now.
Fabulous work, Alexandra. That was great fun. We are going to end this video here. In the next part, we will return to Sunworld and enjoy the evening entertainment. And believe me, it really is incredible. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, as it means such a lot to us.